Well, hello there, Rosha Redling artists. How are you today? I've been getting a lot of questions on how to find things for remote art days or if you're doing this remotely. So I'm going to make a little video here to show you how to find different things for our art class. So why don't we get started? And here we go. All right, usually the best place to start is your Google Classroom. So in your Google Classroom, you find the hour that you have your art class and you open it up and you come to your Google feed, your Google Art Class feed, okay? It opens up directly to Stream. We have Stream and Classroom. Those are the two things that we're going to be using the most. So let's first look at your Classroom Stream. This is where you're going to find any announcements, any extra things I need to add to you, and the links to your virtual classroom. So let's scroll through this a little bit, shall we? Here I have a notice that I want you to work on today, or it was for today to watch the video. Here is a document that I'm going to discuss a little bit further later for you to use. And then this is kind of like our hub. And the place that we're going to go mostly with this is our virtual classroom. Then if you keep scrolling, you'll have to find out other videos I've made to help and anything else that's been posted. So that's your Stream section of your Google Classroom. All right, let's take a look at the tab for classwork. Under classwork, you'll have different topics, okay? This is where I will put things that you need to turn into me from a Google Doc point of view. Okay, other stuff you do on paper and pencil will be linked to other places. Here you will find things like your narrative worksheet or rubric, or your identity rubric, or your heroes thing. So this is where you'll find your rubrics and your worksheets. Then you'll have the different assignments that we've done that you needed to do via Google Classroom, and you will have a link to your Google Sketchbook. Now I've created a video in your Google Stream that shows you how to upload images to your virtual sketchbook. So that's how you find the first stuff in here. So this is your Google Stream and your Google Classroom. The next thing that is very important is our virtual classroom. That you find in your thing and you open it up. And the very first slide will be This Week at a Glance. This Week at a Glance will have links to the stuff we're working on this week. It will tell you what the breakdown of the week is, and if we have any days where we have something different going on, like we had the iReady testing or you have no school. It'll have other things of interest, a link to your virtual sketchbook, and the elements, principles, and studio habits for that week that we're focusing on. So that is the very first page that will pop up in your virtual classroom. The next slide is the slide for that day. If it is an asynchronous day, it will have an agenda for you to do while you're at home, a warm-up, maybe or maybe not always a video. This video, the Watch Me video, will kind of walk you through what you have to do that day if it is something that I think is going to be something that's a little tricky for you. So this won't be here, but if you ever see Watch Me first, that's the first thing you do on your asynchronous day. Then you follow the agenda on what you need to do, materials need, and the things that are due. More about things that are due a little later, okay? Then as you scroll down all the other slides, you'll see all the other work we've done this year so far. If it has a line through it, that means we didn't get to it that day, and we probably did it the next day. But then there'll be all the links to past assignments, okay? Everything as we go. And again, the very first slide is this week, and all the previous weeks are through the slides. You have to go scroll through the slides to find things that you might need for previous assignments. So that's our virtual classroom, okay? That's how this works. This is where you'll find, like I said, links to any of the slideshows that were either done synchronously, asynchronously, or in class. Let's go back to our Google Classroom. You'll notice in our Google Classroom that I have a new entry that says the grades due. If you click on this document, I know this one is for 8th grade, but I have one for every grade level. It will show you all the assignments we've had up until now, and I will update this as we add more. You will see links to those assignments. You will see the days they were assigned, so you can go back to the slide in the virtual classroom to see what those were, the dates they were due, how you turn it in. Do you turn it in via a Google Classroom or your virtual sketchbook? And the type of grade you'll get. You'll also see what you were supposed to do. So like for the Elements cartoon, you were supposed to do that directly in your virtual sketchbook slide. But the Habits of Mind comic strip, you did on a piece of paper and took a picture and uploaded it. So this is now in your Google Classroom as well. Okay, so that's how you find things in our art class. If you have any questions, please, please, please feel free to email me or send a comment in here, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can and help you find those things. As always, stay as amazing as you are. Have a wonderful day. Bring some art to your day, and I will see you guys the next time we're together. Have a great day and be artful. Bye.